probiert nie schon lesen. Gehen wir rein.
Could a massive Velcro ball stop a bullet? My name's Parker. Welcome back to YeeYeeLife, where we take anything and everything and we shoot it with guns and we see what happens. Today we have a 75-pound ball of Velcro, Zach, that one of our subscribers, Justin, brought in. He worked at a place where he had to deal with little Velcro strips, and over the span of 3 years, he was going for a Guinness World Record of the biggest Velcro ball, and he found our channel, he subscribed, and he decided to donate it for science. So years of Justin's work is sitting right here in front of Fred. I mean, I don't even know how many little Velcro strips. This whole thing, all the way down to the core, is these little Velcro strips, and it's like 75 pounds. It is ginormous, and look at this thing. Crazy. Fred. So today we are going to shoot it. We're going to start small with a 22. We're going to work our way all the way up to a 50 cal and see if Velcro would stop a bullet if it was in ball form. Fred is going to be our dummy for the day. He is standing by and he's really excited for this video. Yeah! Zach, this is one of those videos that this could stop a 50 cal or the 9mm could go straight through it. I have no idea. I'm excited to see what happens. Zach, we're starting off small with our 22. There's the little guy. Here's our Ruger Mark IV. Level 1 on our destructive level chart.
Am I supposed to put a chart in or?
No, it's okay. All right, here we go. Massive Velcro ball. First gun of the day, 22. Let's see what happens. Zach.
Proceed.
All right. No idea if we're gonna be able to see entries today, Zach. What do we got? Oh, I do. See a little one right there. Entry here. The only way I'm assuming we're gonna be able to tell if there's an X is if there's a hole through Fred, which there's nothing through Fred. Nothing that I'm seeing on the ball. 75-pound Velcro ball stops a 22. Let's move up. We have the Glock 19, Zach. We're shooting a 9mm. This is like officially some higher power. Could this go through the Velcro and ruin years of Justin's work? Let's see. All right, here we go. 9mm versus Velcro ball. Moved. The whole thing wobbled. Can clearly see our entry right here in the blue Velcro right here. See if anything came out the back, Zach. Nothing.
Nothing?
80 pounds of Velcro stops a 9mm. Fred, all that he has is a little kinetic sand still on his shoulder from last week. He's completely fine.
He might survive this one. What's happening?
Nothing much. What's up with you?
What are we doing now?
Oh, we're gonna shoot the 1911. We have around a 45 ACP. Nothing has gone through the Velcro ball so far. Could a little bit fatter round in the 45 ACP do a little more damage. Let's see. Here we go.
Sorry.
Wobbled even more.
Definitely wobbled.
Entry right here, Zach, and nothing out the back. Back's completely clean. Fred's shirt is clean as a whistle, Zach. It's gonna take some. Wait.
I gotta stop just throwing in random
It's
wows.
okay. Wow.
Wow.
Let's move up. Zach, I've got the revolver. It's time to move up to the big guns. We're shooting around a 44 Magnum. Not only that, but it's a round of bear load. This puppy holds some serious firepower. Shooting this Velcro today actually is reminding me of just outside Anchorage. I'm actually on a hike.
Yeah, you've told this story before.
No. You haven't heard this one though.
I'm on a hike. I got my slides on, you know, the old Velcro slides. I reached down to adjust them to tighten them up because I'm like going through some rocky terrain. Tighten it up. Out of nowhere, a bear.
Grizzly.
Shows up furious. I don't know like what it is about that noise or Velcro in general. He comes at me, charges at me. I'm like, I lost for words. Surprised. I don't know what to do. I grab the slide. I just throw it up. Bear looks up, just furious at the noise still.
And then I take him down.
Saved the whole group of the hiking people I was with.
What do you mean you took him down?
Well, I got my 44 Magnum.
Zach, enough monkey business. It's time to shoot our Velcro ball with a round of bear load. If it can take down a grizzly, surely it could take down measly Velcro strips. Let's see. See if we get more wobble this time, at the very least.
A little bit of wobble.
A little wobble.
A little wibble wobble.
All right, entry right here in the front, and kind of looks the same. The entry does. Nothing out the back. Fred's shirt is completely clean. Velcro ball stops the 44 Magnum, Zach. This puppy, I don't think it's gonna go down without a fight. Fred's getting too comfortable back there. Let's pull out the Desert Eagle. Here we go. Moving up to the mighty Desert Eagle, shooting around a 50 AE. Biggest handgun we have. Could this puncture our Velcro ball, or is it just gonna leave a measly little entry and nothing out the back like everything else?
Dude, why don't you get right up close and personal this
Yeah?
time? Just
Okay.
like,
all right, here we go. Firing. Woo! Definitely the biggest entry so far. I mean, that's like a pretty large hole.
oh,
Right there in the front. Let's see if it made it through. I'm honestly a little surprised it did not come all the way through. Fred's still completely fine. The Desert Eagle has sneaky penetrating power, Zach. Didn't have the power. Let me get a stick, Zach. I want to see how far this thing's going.
There's plenty of them over there, dude. Go. Wow, dude.
Not a good one, I think.
That looks good. That was fast.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. This should be a better representation. I don't know, 4 or 5 inches maybe.
You all right, dude? I think you need to do some cardio.
Okay, so the Deagle made it maybe 4 or 5 inches. Let's move up to, what, Zach, the Slug? See what that'll do. Moving up to 12 gauge. Zach, your truck looks kind of like an apocalyptic survival transport vehicle. All right, here we go. 12 gauge versus Velcro ball. What will this big boy do? Will it penetrate further than the Desert Eagle? Let's see, will it bounce back at us? All right, here we go. What the? Already had it in there.
Get it together.
Okay, here we go. Didn't roll. Big hole. It almost looks like melted. You can see the Velcro strips from the heat. Some charring on the outside. See if it went through. It did not make it through. It was too big, too fat. Didn't make it all the way to Fred. Let's see, Zach, how deep it went. And, whoa! What?
All right, what is that, like halfway? Almost?
Wow! That was way further than the Desert Eagle. That's like, I don't know, 8 inches, something like that. So like here, it's like, means our slug's like about halfway. So now we're gonna move up to the rifles. We'll shoot the AR. It is possible, I think, after seeing the penetration of that slug, to go all the way through this thing. But Zach, the slug sometimes has more penetrating power than the AR because it's able to hold together better. Let's see what happens. Zach, first rifle of the day, moving up to the camo AR with no mag still. Gonna have to load it the old fashioned way. We're shooting a green tip 5.56. Really interested to see how this will compare to the slug penetration. Could this just blow all the way through? I don't know, let's see. All right, here we go. I'm just gonna put it in there, Zach. Just like George Washington had to do on the Delaware. Alrighty. Oh, here it is. Is that it? Tiny little entry. Let's check the other side. Ooh, that scared me. That was like a little piece slipping off, but nothing out the other side. Fred's completely fine. Okay, Zach, so I got a fresh piece of wire here. Our sticks, we're not cutting it. So let me put it into the slug here, the slug entry, and see how far the slug went. So that's our slug entry. We have a tape measure now. So that is exactly 8 inches for the slug. And then now let's compare that to the green tip 5.56. Entered right here, and it went to right there. So that was, yeah, about 9.5 for the green tip 5.56. So the AR did go further than the 12 gauge by about 1.5 inches. We're at about 9.5 inches. So that AR is, or the green tip 5.56 is right halfway in our Velcro ball. Let's move up, see if anything will beat it. All right, Zach, we're moving up to the AK-47. We have a round 7.62 by 39. How will this compare to the green tip 5.56? 9.5 inches is the lead with the AR. Let's see what happens. All right, here we go. AK-47 versus a giant Velcro ball. See what happens. Little wobble, Zach. Entry right here on our blue Velcro strips, and no exit in the back. Nothing on Fred. Let's measure this puppy. Okay, Zach, I have a new measuring device here. I shoved it into our entry. Let's measure this puppy. That looks further than 9.5 inches to me. And we are at about 11.5. New leader, 7.62 by 39, 11.5 inches. That's more than halfway through our ball. We're slowly making our way there. Let's see what the gold scar will do. Zach, the AK is our new leader, but how will the gold scar compare? Got around 308 here. See if it'll beat it. Maybe it'll go all the way through. All right, Zach, let's see what happens. Gold scar versus a big Velcro ball. Hang on, Fred. Fred, right here, Zach, is our entry. Check the other side. Nothing out the other side. 308 could not do it. Let's see if it beat the AK-47. Okay, Zach, we're at a firm stopping point. Let's see where we're at. And that is an exact tie. That's 11.5. AK-47 and Gold Scar both tied for the lead at 11.5 inches. They're sitting, just to give you an idea, here's the front of our ball. So I don't know, where's that, Zach? About halfway is where our rounds are sitting. 30-06 is next. Let's see if it'll take the lead. We have one more gun before the 50 cal, and that is...
You doing this again?
Ready?
Just like,
I'm ready.
The 30-06. It's gonna look really cool, trust me. Just add slow-mo.
It doesn't look as cool as you think it does.
Just make it, you're not making it slow enough. Make it really slow. All right, here we go. Will this make it all the way through our Velcro ball? Let's see how it compares. Okay, here we go. 30-06 versus our Velcro ball. Fred, could this be your final moment? Let's see what happens. Zach, I saw some Velcro pieces. Let's see what happened. All right, Zach, here's our entry right here. Very small.
Oh.
It made it all the way back. I knew I saw something fly off. I saw pieces of Velcro. Check it out. There's our exit. We have strips sticking out here in the back. We have an entry into Frederick and out the other side. 30-06, Zach.
Wow.
Made it all the way through. I mean, this thing, let's just measure it. I mean, this thing's diameter is like 26 inches, Zach. So, I mean, number 2 was sitting at 11.5. The 30-06.
Wie geil ist das denn? Was ist das? Hä? Die Sniper hat geschafft.
Is that much more powerful than the Gold Scar and the AK-47. Very impressive. Snuck all the way out the other side. So we have one more thing left to do. Even though the 30-06 made it all the way through, of course we're gonna hit it with the 50. I wanna see if more strips fall off, if the whole thing explodes. We're gonna nail it. We're gonna get Fred set back up. I'm gonna go get geared up and we'll see how it compares. Let's shoot the 50. All right, Zach, here we go. I'm geared up. We have our round of 50 BMG in our mag here. We have Fred standing by. The 30-06 made its way through. How will that compare to the 50 cal? We have the slow-mo camera set up here to capture anything interesting that happens. Let's shoot it and see what happens. I gotta get clearance first though, Zach.
You don't have to do
Yeah,
that.
I do. Eagle 1, this is Ghost Driver requesting clearance to engage target. Roger that. Green light to Ghost Driver.
You found him up there?
Yeah. All right, hang on, Fred.
Ooh.
Fred. Okay, like you can't see anything in the front. You do see a flash in the back there, and you can see the round like almost look like it hits the table or something. You see the sand from the last video just flying everywhere. All right, Zach, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know where the entry is. Maybe that's it, I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's it.
So we entered here, not a whole lot going on in the front, but the back is an enormous exit compared to the 30-06. We have like pieces of Velcro everywhere. It like ripped through in multiple places, Zach. Look at this. There's like an exit here and there's an exit here and went all the way to Fred. Fred lost his head. His entire shirt is charred and his body is like almost melting right here just from the heat. Came out in multiple exits. It hit Fred in all these different places. That bullet didn't stay together. And then it does look like it made it through on this side. These were exits from the 30-06 and then the 50 cal exited over here on this side.
Yikes.
Zach, I can smell the Velcro burning. It's always interesting when we shoot the 50 cal, whatever we're shooting, you typically will smell whatever that thing you're shooting is melted. Probably not great to sniff, Zach.
Yeah.
Not great for the lungs. So there you have it. That was everything that we have against a 75-pound Velcro ball. Thank you, Justin, for spending years of your life making this one Velcro strip.
Das war's mit dem Video und ciao. Ich meine, ciao.